Welcome now, stock trades. So we are re-recording this video because we used the wrong microphone, and I want you guys to have high quality production in terms of at least the microphone side of it, because what's more annoying, right, than an echo? In this video, we're going to be talking about the Hong Kong division. We briefly talked about this in November of 2021, where it's like, what is the Hong Kong location about? I looked into it. It was a very small building, and I was like scratching my head. I was like, this is interesting. But guess what? Clover Health just released some information. My job is to help you guys kind of explore Clover and to kind of keep you updated on what's happening with the company. So in this video, we're going to look at what they posted, what the CEO has to say in regarding to Clover, and also the top 35 biggest investors in Clover, along with some smart money, dumb money analysis. So that's going to be kind of the structure of the video. And without further ado, let's get straight to business.
Clover Health is a technology company focused on the care of seniors. We do that with our flagship software product, Clover Assistant, as well as our risk-bearing insurance operations. Aging is a global problem. All across the world, people are getting older. Clover's mission is to improve every life. We look after all of our seniors, and we want to deliver them personalized, unique care for their individual health conditions. Most people might not realize that Clover has about a quarter of our staff being medical professionals or clinicians. So we have our complex care program that really looks after our sickest members. And that's, I think, something that's very different compared to typical startup technology company or your typical insurance company.
So the biggest takeaway here is that he emphasized that Clover Health is a technology company. All right. And also he emphasized strategically that aging is a global problem, meaning that if they can create a machine learning technology, the Clover Assistant, they're already situated in Hong Kong. I mean, how fast can they transition into the Hong Kong market and license this? As we know, China is a growing emerging market. We know that they are a direct or soon to be direct competitor of the United States, and it's a great opportunity. And they're all situated there. So it's great internationally to look at this because aging is a world problem and we do need to solve it together. So ultimately, that was a really great video. We're going to go in and look at the next video here I have lined up for you. There's about two more. Switch over here. All right. Let's get straight to business.
The thing that keeps me coming to work every day is the fact that we work in such an important space. Healthcare is incredibly important all over the world.
I used to work in medicine and treat patients one by one, but here at Clover Health, building out this Clover Assistant, I'm able to treat patients at scale. Somewhat more challenging, but so much more satisfying.
I think we do a really good job hiring because we get people.
We can also thank this wonderful lady here as a growth analyst, because I'm certain that she's the reason why Clover's been growing superbly. So very, very, very excited.
People that really are like-minded.
The thing I enjoy most is being basically in a startup environment in a large company. We have the resources of a large public company, but at the same time, there's about 30 people in this office and we get to know all of our coworkers.
We're really following best practices. We're at the cutting edge of technology, blending data science, machine learning, and really good software engineering best practices.
And what I love about working here at Clover is that we have this really flexible policies. I can work whenever I can, and as long as I get the work done.
喺 Clover Health 你感受到嘅唔係就係一份工作啦，我哋係好開心嘅，同事係好樂意去教你唔同嘅嘢啦。你喺 Clover Health 做嘅唔淨止係你貢獻俾 Clover Health，Clover Health 都同時令到你有得着。
I would say our culture in 3 words is inclusive, diverse, and adventurous.
Kindness, integrity, and an urge to make the world a better place.
咁我會形容 Clover Health 係一間好開心啦，好似一家人咁樣嘅公司啦。喺呢一度我哋都會見到有好多同事好樂意去幫你任何嘅嘢，無論係你打風嘅時候屋企漏水，定係你喺寫 program 嘅時候遇到一啲難題。
So she's basically saying, even if there's a water leak in the house, not only do her team helps her with the programming, they also help if there's a water leak in the house. I mean, obviously, this is a long-term very amazing, highly selective, small, startup-like, but big public NASDAQ of a company. So very excited to hear that. And very nice to see their beautiful smile.
係我哋同事都好樂意去幫你嘅，所以我覺得我哋係一家人嚟。
So that was my favorite video. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's do one more. This just shows you the environment. I mean, we've already seen it, but let's just give you all the information. It's just a nice a look inside. So there's that. Let's go ahead and. Oop. So that was it for right there. When I literally said it's just we've seen it. But it's nice to see it again. All right, so we're gonna go in and we're gonna share just a normal screen here, and we're gonna go over some things. Now, before we go into the smart money, dumb money, I want to go over Twitter here. For some reason, it's not letting me. It's doing this old URL. So we're gonna go over Twitter, and we're going to see. So I posted this about, I believe yesterday. It talks about the top 35 largest Clover Health investors. And if you guys want to follow me, it's at my Twitter. It's literally at @AlStockTrades. So it's if you look at here, guys, these are the top 35 largest investors. My apologies, I have a puppy here. Coco, no, Coco. Good girl. Yeah, she's still teething. Okay, so as you can see here, we have Vanguard Group, which is the largest holdings, but a good one to look at is Bally Gifford. They haven't sold a position, any positions yet. So why is retail? We have BlackRock here, up their position by 6%. But Goldman Sachs, Citadel, and all of them. I don't want to. Goldman here raised their shares by 56%. But the ones I want to congratulate, and the ones that I'm proud of, give a round of applause for Jupiter here. Jupiter is literally kicking everyone's booty. I mean, look at that, guys. With an average freaking cost of $2.92. You got to be kidding me. This is really nice. Okay, so if you go now very quickly, I want us to go to the CEO, Vivek, and he recently posted something. We're not going to go over all of it. We're going to be analyzing the future LinkedIn responses from President Andrew Toy. But what I want to do is just go over this, okay? It doesn't matter if they're running essentially part of the most sophisticated provider group in the country or running an independent practice that still uses paper charts. So what does that mean? Well, Clover is essentially reaching out to all different walks of life of doctors, whether they're in the rural community or whatnot. And what they're doing is they're connecting them to a hub of evidence-based medicine, which is exactly what medical school's teaching the new incoming physicians that are soon to be. They're teaching them evidence-based. So if you were to get your care in California or let's say New York, you would be getting the same different process of thinking from the evidence-based perspective that's backed up by research and the most state-of-the-art updated conferences that lay out the tables that you need to do and the criteria that you need to assess. And Clover is going to essentially, I almost look at them as the future up-to-date for physicians. And the beautiful part about this is if you look at here, they help, especially value-based care. Physicians are incentivized to do those mammograms, those colonoscopies. But sometimes with the 15, 20 patients that they're seeing in a day, things like that get out of hand. And Clover just slows things down, but not really, and gives it to them and is able to provide the best possible care. Now, in the future, we're already starting to see MCR starting to decrease. And I want to know is in a study, if you compare a Clover patient and a non-Clover patient, I don't know how we can randomize this. If we can take a look, Coco, no, just one moment, Coco. If we could randomize these, and we might actually see possibly maybe the Clover Assistant can increase the life expectancy of patients. Because if you're constantly doing these mammograms and colonoscopies, you're going to pick up on a lot of tumors that maybe you wouldn't have if you haven't done the value-based preventative care. Okay. No. All right. So there it is. So now let's go over the smart money, dumb money confidence spread. So if we go here in just one moment here, let me just I'm so terrible. I took Cortoy. All right, sorry. Let me just finish this video because it's distracting me. Okay, so the smart money, dumb money. As you can see, dumb money starting to fall, obviously, as the stocks fall, because that's what they do. But what's interesting here is you're also starting to see smart money fall as well. You're starting to see smart money go down. And I think that has to do with Chase CEO, Jamie Dimon. He said, a hurricane's coming. Right now it's sunny, but goddamn, that hurricane's coming to us. And it freaked everyone out because, Jamie's been around he's been in Wall Street. He saw the collapse of Bear Stearns, the collapse of Lehman Brothers. This guy's a dinosaur, man. So when he says something, people are like, oh, what is it? What did he say? And, again, it's his claims are not outlandish. They are, in fact, based on merit. The Federal Reserve is going to be doing their tightening. In fact, yesterday, of $45 billion for the next 3 months. And they're going to be doing $95 billion of moving money out of the system. So you got to now look at stocks as a form of a business. And that's why everyone's shifted to profitable stocks that actually have a sophisticated business model. Now, what I like about Clover is that they're under the radar, and all they need to do is just flip the switch, and they're going to slowly become profitable and free cash flow positive. Then the whole non-profitable argument for Clover will subside, and Wall Street will already have to change its tune. And we already have seen it, since we are seeing increases in shareholders from the perspective of the top 35 largest shareholders. So we're already seeing that, but now we're going to start seeing those public price targets come into effect once these analysts and the companies they work for accumulate all the shares that they need to accumulate. So if you like our analysis and want access to our exclusive daily briefing, buy and sell alerts, and all the things we offer in our monthly package, we have our Al Stock Alerts platform. However, if you want to transform the way you invest and find undervalued stocks and set your own price targets utilizing the intrinsic value calculators that we provide in the Mastering lifetime access to our course here, it'll be at alstocktrades.com, which you should see on the website down below. Now, we have been featured on Bloomberg, Yahoo Finance, and the NASDAQ, a lot of reputable sources regarding our product. And I wanted to pay close attention to something on the link down below as well on Moomoo. So I haven't been pushing this a lot, but I wanted to show you why I believe this is superior to obviously Robinhood, but more specifically Webull, right? So we all know Webull, but check this out. Moomoo's updates for the real-time quotes, it updates literally every 0.3 of a second, okay? The short selling data is updated daily versus the bi-weekly. For the advanced charting and tools, Moomoo has approximately 62 technical indicators and 22 drawing tools, along with global trading markets in the Hong Kong markets and beyond. And they have been around longer, and they are more wealthier than Webull. So they do have AI monitoring to help you as a trader, but most definitely free video tutorials and blog posts to help you learn also about value investing and whatnot. They give you kind of like, what was the Berkshire Hathaway meeting all about? So they go out their way to provide an amazing platform, okay? And they have a strong backed community as well. So it's nice to see other people's comments and to see where they're at. So if you enjoyed this video, please consider liking, subscribing, hitting that notification bell. Please smash that like button. It really helps get the word out on Clover and helps with the YouTube algorithm. Likewise, please post us on StockTwits, help me out there, and so we can get the word out on Clover. I really want this business to shine. It really is a magnificent business. And remember, if Clover wins, who wins? People of color, the health of the population, your grandparents, and also ultimately ourselves when we get to that age. There's approximately 10,000 Americans turning 65 years old every single day. So let's do them a solid. And I personally am an investor of this company, and I'm very proud to be a shareholder of something that, it's making people's lives not only in the United States great, but also in the global world economy. God bless you guys, and I'll see you on the next one.